Good day, I am Pastor Sade Gilmore. Today is the 2nd of April. Tuesday is 11:40 in the morning, and I'm going to go here and release this word right quick, but I'm going to capture the date on camera as a second witness. Let me turn this camera around. Okay, as you can see, it's April the 2nd, 2024. Open up my camera right quick. Let's see one moment. Okay, there we go. As you can see, I have on this dress. It is April the 2nd. It is now 11:42, 2024. So let me release this word. And I heard the Lord say the following. This was maybe like I want to say for sure 2 nights ago, but it could have been 3 nights ago. I heard the Lord say, I'm finna make a fool out of you, said God. Then later on, I heard the Lord say, you're defiant. Now, of course, when I heard it, I began to pray because I thought it was the enemy trying to speak that over me when I heard the defiant part. I'm like, I know the Lord just took me through a whole complete 10-year process to get me from that place of rebellion. So I know I wasn't prideful, but I did ask the Lord too. I said, Lord, now what? Am I doing something wrong? Like, because I ain't there trying to go back to that place. But anyways, let's go and get in the word. So, there are some people, if this word is for you, I'm going to just tell my situation, but I know it cannot only be me. There are some people, let me just say it like this. And if it fits your situation, then may the Lord make it be known that this word is also for you. So as I shared before, how the Lord, my baby wanna get happy now. Oh, Miss Rachel. But anyway, let's go for it. As I shared before, the Lord brought me from out of that place of rebellion, out of that place of disobedience, out of that place of Egypt, completely and totally free from Satan, Tuesday of last week. And I shared it. I made a video about how the Lord has truly brought me from out of that place. Tuesday, right? Which is after my 40-day storm ended. Which I shared about that too. And I also shared, just to touch bases, how my last test of obedience was that Wednesday before. So on the 20th of March, when the whole police thing showed up, and how the Lord redeemed me back to Him, all that good stuff. So let's go on. So I shared how Emma Hollins, who is the pharaoh around here, who thinks she's untouchable, very, 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 very disobedient, very stubborn and defiant, as I heard the Lord say, defiant. But anyways, let's go on. Emma Hollins was warned back in 2021, as I have said before. The Lord had me to warn her, that once I left from that place of Egypt, that place of rebellion and disobedience, that she was not, he had me to tell her, don't follow after me once I leave from that place. Basically don't mess with me. But that was then, right? Because I've been going through this process for 10 whole years. But I wouldn't fully complete it until this year, right? As the Lord said, it took 10 years. But let's go on. So the Lord had me to warn Emma Hollins even just back in December, on the 31st, 2024. 23, excuse me, December 31st, 2023, before the new year came in. He had me to warn her yet again, because he had showed me a word, showed me as if like I was the children of Israel, had just came from out of Egypt, and I was seeing myself standing before the Red Sea, and I heard the Lord say, the line in the sand has been drawn. And he even said, cross that line. He was talking about your enemies. Cross that line. Like, it basically what he was saying is no more them getting away with doing what they want to do against you without any consequences. Because now you are no longer in that place of Egypt. You are no longer in that place of rebellion, that place of disobedience. So, there are now consequences for them touching you, God's anointed. And so, yeah, let's go on, right? So he had me to warn her even again. And the warning then was, if she go trying to have me locked up again, she should surely die. Well, here we go. Because I want to say it was last year, the Lord gave me, around the same time, the Lord told me the word, he said, restricted area. Now, although he gave it to me last year, it was for now. He said restricted area. And what he was saying was, he said the keys have been switched. Those that had access before, they don't have the keys anymore. The keys have been switched. The locks have been switched. They have to now have a new key to get in. And it's a restricted area. So what am I going? Well, first of all, let me slow down and give you the definition for restricted area. It says an area that is off limits, not given access to by God is the definition that the Lord gave me. So restricted area for this word means not given access to by God. So they illegal trespassing. They trespassing. And the definition for that is to go onto a property knowing that you don't have the right or permission to be there. Right? So let's, because when I was writing down the definition for defiant, because I heard the Lord say you defiant, but he wasn't talking about me. He said, Google said, proudly refusing to obey authority. I wrote out beside it, disobedience. The Lord said, boldly resisting order, said God. An order is a command. So boldly resisting a command, said God. Now, where are we going with all of this? Let me tell you. So if this word is for you too, then your enemy, you can, I don't know if it's a Pharaoh-like in your life, but they was given a command, a marching order. They was given an order, period. They was told, they was warned to leave you alone. Warned to let you go, Pharaoh. They was warned by God, no matter what the situation is, no matter if the Lord had to use a donkey to warn them. They was warned by God not to cross the line. That this is restricted area. They was warned to leave you alone. They was warned, it can be a relationship. They was warned to let you go. But they continue to come after you anyway. And to now the Lord said, I'm finna make a fool out of you, said God. The Lord is finna make a fool out of that very person that refuses to obey the Lord when it comes to you. The Lord, I heard him say, I'm finna make a fool out of you, said God. That very person that refused to let you go, that Pharaoh-like spirit behind whoever it is that is continuing to come after you, the Lord is finna make a fool out of them because he warned them. They done been warned to leave you alone, but yet they still messing with you. But yet they still coming after. It can be even putting their mouth on you, but yet they still talking about you. Y'all gonna learn what the Lord, when he said, touch not my anointed, he's not playing with nobody. As I heard the Lord say, you defiant. You boldly resisting the command of the Lord. You boldly resisting that order that he told you, that warning. But as the Lord said, I'm finna make a fool out of you, said God. I am Pastor Sade.